Hi, this is Nick George with Clouds Diamond Sharpening. I'm basically going to just give you a review on clippers. I'm going to start a new channel maybe, since there's a lot of sharpeners giving these reviews and they're saying the blades get hot or don't cut from the factory. It has nothing to do with the clipper. You could just sharpen the blade and it'll cut, or repair the clipper. But anyway, so this is an Andis outliner GTX. Let's go down to the table. Alright, so this is the GTX in the box. People think this one's faster than the gray one because it has a 3-prong cord. That has nothing to do with the speed. That's just ground for the electricity to go if it shorts out your clipper. They're identical besides the cord color and the blade. This is what makes it hit more or cut more hair, so it makes you think it's faster. But if you actually read the box, it's a 120 volts, 600 hertz, and 7,200 strokes per minute. That's identical to the gray one. Now, there is a difference. The gray one has smaller teeth, so it doesn't seem like it's cutting as much as this one. This one has much longer teeth. You can buy these blades, put it on the gray one, and they'll run identical speed. So yeah, it's a GTX blade. That's all you have to buy. Alright, well, let's break this down. So if you're a barber and you like giving lines, I would recommend one of these, Andis outliner or GTO model. The gray one is cheaper, but it doesn't come with the blade that everybody likes. All barbers love this blade, mainly. Alright, so this is a pretty good clipper. You can repair it. Also with the gray one, you can repair. You can get all the pieces. Okay, so this is the extra wire that comes from the cord. It's just a ground. It's connected to the side of the case, the metal, so electricity doesn't travel through there and kill you or hurt your customer or hurt you. It goes through here and out to the ground. Okay, so that's all that means. It's not a faster clipper. It has a different blade that makes it seem faster, but it's not any faster. You can look at both of the specifications and they're identical. Alright, so this is your tension arm. That's how you adjust the tension. You want this fork to be about in the middle of the blade. If you could put it up towards the top even more, that would be a little better. This one came new like this. So yeah, that's basically everything. This is identical to the gray one, and everything. So this is a top case. This is your hair guard. This is tension fork or armature. But if you call it armature, the armature comes with this whole piece right here. That's the whole armature. So this is more like a fork or an arm or something. Alright, so if your blade is hitting the top of the front of this case too much, see how this one doesn't? That means this arm needs to go down more. But if you tighten it down and it's too far at the bottom of this blade, then it's not going to work. So you have to either buy a new spring or learn how to bend it to go up towards the top more, so when you tighten it, it has more tension. Especially if you drop them, sometimes they'll hit the blade and these little forks here get bent up, and then what happens is this lid goes down and then it sits on the arm like that. See, so it won't move very good. You don't want that. But anyway, these are excellent clippers for barbers. MLs are great. The Skyliners are okay, but they take a different blade, so it has like a fork inside with a cam that comes off the blade or guide, and so it's guided by a little bar here, right? It's plastic, and sometimes that gets a little worn out, and then what happens is your blade goes left to right instead of moving. It has play in the spring and the guide. So I mean, I could set these to a 0 gap, but Skyliners not so much, because they'll cut you on the sides of the face because they sort of wobble if they're a little worn down. Now if it's a new blade, I can adjust it pretty close. But if you want to take it down, like make a fade or a lines, I recommend one of these. Now the wall detailers are good also. They're just on a plastic guide underneath the blade, just like this one, but then it bolts right there. So you have to adjust it all the way down. You could take it up to the very edge, but it's super hard because it's just a piece of plastic that the screws go into. So yeah, I give these clippers, I'll give them a 10 out of 10. I like them. They're easy to work on, very low maintenance, just a $10 service every once in a while, because after you sharpen it, these blades get closer and closer, and then this arm gets higher and higher, and then eventually you have to get it adjusted. So yeah, and then like if you change a new blade, then you have to readjust it again, because then you get all the life back, and then you got to back that off a little bit. So yeah, I like these clippers. Alright, well, yeah, these get a 10 out of 10. I'm going to try to do all the clippers. Try to do them all and give breakdowns or what I review. 10 out of 10. I love them. And I don't even barber. Alright, well, thank you. Have a nice day. It was very fun.